recent interview with the British Broadcasting Corporation, President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine articulated a resolute and unyielding position regarding his nation's defense against ongoing aggression. Zelensky's remarks underscore a deep-seated frustration with the international security landscape and a determination to employ any means necessary to safeguard Ukraine's sovereignty. The interview centered on a critical question: what does Ukraine require to effectively protect itself in the face of persistent external threats? Zelensky's response was stark, signaling a potential escalation of his country's strategic objectives if its appeal for robust security guarantees are not met. The Ukrainian leader conveyed a clear message that his nation would continue its arduous struggle, irrespective of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization's immediate decisions regarding its membership. He emphasized that the fight would persist until NATO extends an invitation for Ukraine to join its rank, an outcome he views as fundamental to long-term security. However, Zelensky did not stop there. He put forth a highly provocative proposition, stating that if NATO membership remains elusive, Ukraine would demand the provision of a nuclear weapon. This extraordinary demand reflects a profound sense of urgency and a perceived lack of alternative options to ensure his country's survival. Zelensky's rationale behind this demand was equally striking. He asserted that with a nuclear capability, Ukraine could bring an immediate and decisive end to the protracted conflict, envisioning a resolution within a mere hour. This statement, while audacious, highlights the immense pressure and desperation felt by Kyiv to halt the fighting and reclaim its territorial integrity. The Ukrainian president's willingness to consider such a drastic measure stems directly from his firm refusal to entertain any notion of freezing the current front line or ceding the regions of Donetsk to Russia. For Zelensky, a frozen conflict or territorial concession represents an unacceptable outcome, one that would only embolden aggressors and undermine the very principle of national self-determination. The implications of Zelensky's pronouncements are far-reaching, resonating across global diplomatic and security circles. His comments could be interpreted as a strategic maneuver to intensify pressure on NATO to accelerate Ukraine's integration into the alliance, or as a genuine expression of his country's willingness to pursue unconventional means to secure its future. The demand for a nuclear bomb, even if presented hypothetically, introduced a new and volatile dimension to the ongoing conflict, raising serious questions about non-proliferation's efforts and regional stability. Furthermore, Zelensky's steadfast rejections of freezing the front line in Donetsk underscored the deep ideological chasm between Ukraine and Russia regarding the conflict's resolution. For Ukraine, any territorial concession would be seen as a betrayal of its national interests and a legitimation of aggression. This stance ensures that the conflict will remain fiercely contested, with no easy path to a negotiated settlement that involves significant territorial adjustment. The Ukrainian president's interview served as a powerful declaration of intent, signaling that Ukraine is prepared to explore all avenues, no matter how unconventional, to protect its people and preserve its sovereignty. Zelensky's remark also served as a poignant reminder of the evolving nature of international security dilemmas and the complex choice faced by nations under duress. His call for a nuclear weapon, though alarming to many, reflects a desperate calculus in the face of what he perceived as an existential threat. The international community now grapples with the weight of these statements, understanding that the path forward for Ukraine and the broader region remains fraught with uncertainty and the potential for further escalation. The interview provides a stark glimpse into the mindset of a leader determined to secure his nation's future by any means available, even if those means challenge established global norms and diplomatic conventions. That's all for me for today. If you like the video presentation and you would like to follow for more, hit that subscribe and like button now, and we will continue to build this show for you. Thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Bye for now.